Hey everybody, it's Dr. Cara, and I am here with your weekly forecast for the third week in August, August 15th to the 21st. And for the forecast this week, I am sticking with these medicine cards and bumping myself in the face um, because I just love the energy of them. This is my third week in a row using this deck, and I am just loving the clarity, the simplicity, and the power of the messages that we're getting each week from the animals in this deck. And if you've been following along each week, you know that this is the deck created by Jamie Sams and David Carson. It's the first animal oracle kind of deck that I ever became aware of, and it's based on Native American wisdom and teachings, and the animals are pretty much just North American. There are, I don't even know how many cards there are, but there are several blank cards. Let me show you a couple of those. So I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 blank cards. So if you have an animal that is a strong teacher for you that you want to include in the deck, you can make your own card. And how cool is that? And then the book has like 2 pages about the card in general, what it means when it is upright, which looks like this. Oop, bad lighting. And what it means when it's reversed like that. So it's one of those decks. Not all of them have different meanings based on the position of the card, but this is one of them that does. And it's been super interesting this month so far to see what is showing up, what's upright, what's reversed, what does it mean for us, and what confirmation do we need, or what reminder do we need, what to look out for, what to celebrate, what to watch out for, what to heal. Any of that can come up. So I'm just tapping in, and I can look down and see the cards, so I don't want to do that. Let me just shuffle a tiny bit more, and we will see what we will see. It's this card, and I'm going to go like that. So we've got the hawk upside down. And I'm going to see what the guidebook says about that. So I don't always do this, but in this case, I want to see where they are coming from with the hawk. So the hawk, and they call it not reversed, but contrary, whatever. Oh, so if you've drawn hawk reversed, it may be because you've shut down your powers of information, of observation. And watch out for emotional upset. That's what I'm getting. I'm not going to read this whole thing, but really this card in this position is about watching out for when your emotions override your perception. So what are you not seeing because you're emotionally upset, or you have an upset going on? So love that. Open up to the powers of observation. Don't tell other people how to think or behave, and take care of your own emotional baggage. Really beautiful. The part about the emotional baggage, of course, is resonating for me, because that's what I preach all the freaking time, is to really do that inner work, that inner healing, so that we can be clear channels and clear conduits of the truth of who we are, of the messages that are coming through us. And hawk in this reversed position is saying, look out. If, you know, and if we bring it back to the forecast for the month, which was a beautiful message from the wolf about leading with your heart. So if we take this back to that bigger pattern of the month, what this is saying to me is your emotions are getting in the way of you being who you are and doing what you're here to do, and tapping into your heart. Your mind is a tool to be used in service to your heart. Your heart is your leader. It's your guide. It's your shining light. And our minds are, our thoughts are what create the feelings inside of us. And so if we're not seeing the situation because we're blocked by feelings, we're too much in our head, we're we're not we're out of balance, right? Our heart is our leader, and our thoughts are creating emotions that are getting in the way of us seeing clearly and finding our way to have our heart be the leader. So what I get from this card for this week, the third week of August, is really, this is a really good time to do a little cleanup, inner work, and to see what beliefs do you have that are causing you upset so you aren't seeing the situation clearly. Good time to clean that stuff up. That is, I think, a super powerful message. And, I think it reminds us that it's not all like lightness and unicorns and rainbows on this spiritual path. There's some heavy lifting that we need to do also. And so this card is just a reminder that it's those unconscious thoughts that are triggering our upsets and our strong emotions that are overriding our ability to really see and assess what's truly going on. And if that's the case, our mind, who is supposed to be working towards our heart's goals, our mind is not doing that. It's getting in the way. So to do that inner work and to clear those limiting beliefs or those judgments is really, really necessary so that your heart can get back in its proper place as the leader in your life and not be clouded by emotions created by our thoughts and our brains. So I think that's a super, super powerful message that I am going to be taking to heart this week and looking for those upset feelings inside of me, which will lead me to, wait, what was I thinking? What was the thought that preceded that? Because our thoughts really do create those emotions. So I will be doing a lot of that this week. I hope you will too. If you got a different message from this hot card, let me know. Or if you have something to add, put a note in the comments below. I love hearing from you. It really enriches my experience with the cards and the forecast and my understanding of what's going on in my life. So I'm like personally grateful for any extra insight that you have to offer. So put a note in the comments. Have a beautiful week. Be open and willing to do the work on yourself. And then we'll see what's in store for us next week. Have a great week. Bye.